Member is an expert in and works for corporates for organizing visa for intra-company transfer on closed work visas. Member has processed the case of Himmat Singh, an employee of Synergy Telematics, who was posted at the company's Singapore office. Himmat is accompanied by his wife and two twin daughters. The wife, Alaa, is accompanying Himmat on an open work visa. Due to the COVID situation, Himmat has been given a termination notice for his services to end on the 30th of November. Now Himmat and his wife wants to continue staying in Canada and go to meet the same consultant to use his services to continue staying in Canada.
Good morning, Hira. How are you this morning?
I am doing well. How are you and the young lady?
Doing well, thank you. Just a bit worried about the new situation.
I'm doing well as well. Thank you for giving us time. You are godsend for us at this moment.
That's no problem at all. I must assure you that you should not be worried. You have arrived at the right place and it is all in a day's work for us. By now, you would have realized that Canada is a very immigrant-friendly country. And in your case, you both are well educated, have worked in multiple countries, so this should not be an issue at all.
Thank you, Hira, for your kind words. We really need your expert to help us in this stage. I have been so worried, have not been able to sleep for the last few days.
Oh, no, don't get worried. Before we get started, for me to handle the case to its conclusion, let's sign a retainer agreement. This agreement will set out the exact duties on our part so that we are all in an agreement and have clear expectations regarding what will be provided, how the services will be provided, and at what costs.
That's nice. I like your approach. This will ensure we have no confusion at a later stage. Let me get the document from you, Hira.
Yes, here, just here, sign in here.
Okay, so.
And another one here. Yeah.
All right.
And here. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Hira, you are aware that we moved here in January this year. Now with the COVID situation, lots of projects have been cancelled. And I'm one of the guys in the company that have been given a termination notice, which means I will be working with Synergy only till 30th of November. Having said that, we also want to continue staying in Canada and would ultimately like to get a PR so that we can build our lives in this country. I'm also carrying our profiles, just in case you need the profile for anything. We have evaluated our CRS scores and I scored 375 while Alaa is at 395. She's a postgraduate. However, you might want to reevaluate that again at your end, just to ensure that we have calculated it right.
I understand that you are keen to continue staying here. Let's just explore all the options available so that we can process your application in that direction. Before we start with that, are there any specific questions that you have?
Yes, Hira. Is there a possibility for Himmat to work for another employer after the 30th of November?
I wish that was possible, Alaa. However, Himmat has been on a closed work visa. What that means is that the visa is only valid for employment with Synergy and he cannot change the employer.
Does that mean we have to move back after 30th November? How much time do we have to return?
Oh, no, you do not have to move back. Only you would not be able to pick up a job with another employer.
Yeah, I have a job offer from the RBC. If I join them, can Himmat's visa be converted to an open work permit based on my employment?
Unfortunately not. His work visa will remain a closed work visa. The only way he can get an open visa is if your employer does a linea for your employment, though that would be a completely different visa and not a conversion of the existing one.
Would you recommend Alaa getting a study permit? So, that I can be on an open work permit. This would be helpful because my skill sets would be able to help us get a better paying job. And then we would be able to lead a comfortable life for the period of a study permit.
That sounds like a wonderful idea, Himmat. Let's explore that. This would also improve your chances of getting a PR later.
Yeah, so if I apply for a college program, would our visa application go together, or would we need to apply for Himmat only once my study permit has been processed?
Let me just jot down all your questions. This might need a little research on my part to ensure that I provide you with updated and accurate information.
Yeah, of course.
That sounds good. Another question we have so far not explored any course for Alaa. Would you be able to recommend a program and college for her? Something that would later not just help improve her job prospects, but also help with our PR application?
That's a great question, Himmat. Let me do some research and get back to you on that.
Okay.
Hira, I have heard that British Columbia has a provincial nominee program for tech workers. Would it be a good idea for me to do a course there if that helps with our PR application?
That is an interesting thought, to be honest, Alaa. Let me do some research and get back to you with more details.
Hira, I have another question. If Alaa applies for January session, are we in good time to apply for admission, study permit, and my work visa?
The processing time have got affected due to COVID, unfortunately. However, let me check on the kind of processing time we are looking at in this current scenario and get back to you.
So if I apply for a study permit and Himmat's spousal work permit and it gets rejected, would our original visa continue to hold validity, or would the study permit application affect the original visa also?
Your original visa should not get affected by rejection of any other visa. That looks like I have enough on my plate to work on for now, right? What I would request is give me about a week to work on this, and I will return to you with all the answers to your questions and also the best course of action to take so that we can get Himmat back in the job market and also improve your chances for a PR later. I will also calculate your CRS scores, so we are aware of things we need to accomplish to bring you to a level where you have a strong chance of qualifying for PR application later.
That sounds good. Thank you so much, Hira. We will remain forever grateful to you for assisting us in this hour of need. I will be waiting to hear back from you. And just a compliment, I really like that your office is child-friendly.
Yeah, thank you so much, Himmat. Thank you for the compliment, and you're very welcome. Have a great day, Himmat and Alaa. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a great day as well. Bye-bye.
Hira calls another counsel, Karen, who has expertise in study visa applications.
Hi, stranger. Long time. How have you been? You don't have time for your friends anymore.
Hi, Hira. Indeed, it has been a while. We've spoken. How have you been all this while?
Just here, usual work, processing visas and limias and visas for my corporate clients. It seems that there is a never-ending shortage of talent in Canada. And now with COVID happening, all of that has suddenly stopped. Rather, those on work visas are getting laid off, and I'm devoting my time in handling those cases.
That would be like you're going to get a lot of work due to COVID. In our case, student applications have reduced by almost a third.
Don't worry, Karan. I'll keep you busy as I need a lot of help with these cases that are getting laid off and have come in on a closed work visa. In fact, I have a case at hand where the guy is getting laid off and wants to continue working in Canada. Unfortunately, the poor guy is on a closed work visa. So we were exploring an option where if his wife picks up a course and where he can get a work permit And they also end up getting some more points for the CRS score to improve chances for their PR application later. Would you like to act as a co-counsel on this and other similar cases?
I would love to do that. This is a great opportunity. Hope you, the client has been informed that you would be using a co-counsel on the case.
No, Karan, I have not discussed that with the client, but that should be okay.
Oh, Hira, you know, this is covered under Article 5.3.1 of the ICCRC Code of Ethics. The client needs to consent to the use of a co-counsel. I would be happy to help once the client consents to the use of a co-counsel. Make sure you get the signatures on the consent.
Okay, let me work on that and come back to you. Thanks, Karan.
Thanks for calling, Hira. You have a great day.
You too, bye.
Bye.